Have you ever pondered how to confront the daily trials and uncover inner tranquility amidst a world fraught with chaos and complexity? And how often have you aspired to lead a more joyful and satisfying existence, only to fall short? For we'll delve into how Buddhist teachings hold the potential to revolutionize your life. So stick around until the conclusion, as we'll unveil the 10 steadfast principles for navigating life while setting aside anguish and disillusionment. As the sun leisurely descended upon the serene ambience of the Buddhist temple, casting a rosy hue upon its roof tiles and cherry blossom gardens, the monk Gu, a figure of venerable countenance with eyes aglow with sagacity, convened his disciples. "My dear children," he commenced in a tranquil tone, "our lives are often traversed by events, trials, and tribulations that challenge us, and at times, some among us find ourselves overwhelmed, ensnared in a labyrinth of anxiety and despondency. Hence, today I've resolved to impart unto you the 10 teachings bestowed by the Buddha, guiding us to transmute our existence into a voyage of contentment and serenity, notwithstanding the adversities." The young monk, his tongue smarting, confessed his inability to discern its flavor. "There," the master remarked, "just as you imbibed tea devoid of relish, so too do you traverse life hastily and unobservant. Acquire the art of deceleration, of mindful observation, and relish each passing moment." Much like a tree shedding its foliage in autumn, he elucidated, we ought to acquaint ourselves with the art of relinquishment, letting go of that which lies beyond our control. Recall that abstaining from grasping onto the vicissitudes of daily life, whether favorable or adverse, bestows upon us a sense of liberty and tranquility. To illustrate the concept succinctly, the monk recounted the tale of a man strolling along a riverbank who chanced upon a gilded turtle ensnared in a net. Eager to claim the precious find, the man plunged into the water to liberate it. Yet, startled, the turtle sank its teeth into his hand. The agony proved so intense that he relinquished his hold on the net, allowing the turtle to vanish into the depths. That man, Gu expounded, had become ensnared by the craving to possess the golden turtle, thereby inviting suffering upon himself. This narrative underscores the virtue of releasing our grip on that which eludes our influence, thereby emancipating ourselves from anguish. Another crucial lesson imparted by the monk revolved around compassion. Affection and benevolence towards oneself and others serve as the cornerstone of a joyous existence, he emphasized. Nurturing compassion entails harboring the wish for the happiness and well-being of all sentient beings. Every deed we undertake carries repercussions, he asserted. Exercising ethical discernment and accountability, refraining from inflicting harm upon others, fosters a life of consonance with ourselves and the milieu surrounding us. Gu recounted the anecdote of a farmer who, in his quest to augment his yield, employed pesticides detrimental to the environment. Initially, the harvest flourished, yet with time, the soil became tainted and the crops withered. Recognizing his misstep, the farmer amended his cultivation practices, adopting sustainable and eco-friendly methodologies. The farmer, Gu elucidated, had erred in his actions, harming both the ecosystem and himself. By cultivating rectitude and accountability, by harmonizing our conduct with our inner selves and the external world, we shall witness the fruition of positive outcomes. Words possess the potency to construct or dismantle, remarked the monk, seguing into another pivotal lesson. Communicating with candor and benevolence, eschewing falsehoods and caustic language, facilitates the nurturing of robust and affirmative connections. Left solitary and contrite, the young man gleaned the significance of veracity and compassion in his speech. Words, Gu emphasized, can serve as keen blades or delicate plumes. Let us endeavor to wield them with circumspection and accountability, fostering relationships grounded in trust and reverence. Our thoughts shape our reality, and nurturing constructive and salutary thoughts aids in fashioning a superior existence, he expounded. I encountered a painter besieged by pessimistic ideations, whose canvases depicted solely scenes of anguish and sorrow, the monk recounted. One fateful day, he encountered a mentor who urged him to nurture optimistic and sanguine musings. Thus, heeding the sage counsel, he commenced crafting canvases adorned with scenes of elation and splendor. His artworks garnered acclaim, imbuing his life with luminosity. Thoughts, Gu expounded, are akin to seeds germinating within our reality. Let us strive to cultivate constructive and advantageous thoughts, thereby fostering a more blissful and serene existence. Transformation necessitates unwavering commitment and steadfastness, he declared, fixing his gaze upon the disciples. Always bear in mind that dedicating oneself to self-improvement and life enhancement, surmounting detrimental habits, and nurturing virtuous attributes constitutes a journey demanding unyielding resolve. To elucidate this principle, he recounted the tale of a monk fervently pursuing enlightenment, dedicating 6 hours daily to meditation. Initially beset by a tumultuous mind teeming with thoughts, through relentless practice, his mental landscape grew tranquil and lucid. After years of unwavering dedication, enlightenment embraced the monk. As the sun dipped behind the resplendent mountain encircling the monastery, Gu expounded on the potency of concentration. Directing the mind towards a singular object or activity engenders the cultivation of concentration and meditation, indispensable instruments for attaining inner tranquility, he imparted in a tranquil cadence. This anecdote, Gu appended, exemplifies that concentration is akin to a muscle, burgeoning in strength through diligent practice. Let us endeavor to tether our minds to the present moment, thereby attaining inner serenity and cognitive clarity. Another crucial lesson to assimilate, the monk persisted, is that genuine wisdom transcends mere accumulation of knowledge. It hinges upon comprehending the essence of reality and abiding in harmony with it. Gu recounted the saga of a man consumed by an insatiable quest for truth, traversing vast distances in pursuit of an enlightened mentor. Encountering numerous sages along his odyssey, yet none could satiate his thirst for enlightenment. Then, unexpectedly, he chanced upon a humble farmer living in symbiosis with the natural world. With unassuming sincerity, the farmer imparted that authentic wisdom resides within, attainable through harmonious coexistence with the present moment. That individual, Gu expounded, sought wisdom externally, unaware that it lay dormant within. Let us endeavor to inhabit the present with mindfulness and compassion, thereby beckoning forth genuine wisdom effortlessly. Bestowing one's talents and bounties upon others sans expectation of reciprocation epitomizes profound generosity, enriching both giver and receiver, Gu expounded, delving into yet another significant tenet to actualize. Remember, the master imparted, his countenance suffused with warmth, that life invariably presents us with trials of varying magnitude. Confronted with these adversities, you possess two choices: either lament and relinquish hope, or confront them head-on, armed with the teachings elucidated today.